I wish I knew that the money would come with a lot of the. I knew a nigga was popping as soon as I got me some. Somebody told me it's part of the game, you need you some. As soon as I came up to say that I changed, now I got some. Finding myself in this moment of life, I sit in my room and stare at this block. A nigga like me always keep to himself, but even success will bring you the odds. I'm thinking about days that I wanted a lot. I know some niggas that wanted it too, but how do you move when you just a target for niggas who really just wanna be you? I broke all the rules to get what I got. Never been one to get caught in the ropes. I'm carrying myself like a thug as I'm not, but I'm with the shit if you wantin' to smoke. I know there's some niggas that hate me that I never met, but I guess it's just part of the joke. I got some family and homies that dead it forever, cause I don't be talking to ghosts, no. They told me keep all my enemies close. Fuck all that shit cause we'll never be close. I keep it loaded in every clip and take out a laser in every scope. I don't need plotting wherever we go. I open this book up and read every scroll. It told me if niggas ain't with me, I know they against me. The chapter will never be closed.
If you're not my friend, you're my enemy. Choose your side, there's no in between.
And I wish you knew that the money would come with a lot of the. And I know a nigga was popping as soon as I got me some. Somebody told me it's part of the game, you need you some. As soon as I came up to say that I changed, now I got some.
Pass my heat is freezing, scrap, let's hope the police don't freeze me. To these little hoes on recess, all of their hearts get torn to pieces. I'm a demon and a demon, creeping, trying to put a nigga in semen. I'ma get even, Steven, spoiler, so she'll suck my cheek. But bitch, don't lie to me, don't let a nigga in my property. I be in your raw, I be in that pussy, that's my pottery. I turn Cardi B to cardiac, for real, like heart attack. These expensive, these are farther ass, say where the party at. I fuck ain't called a vet, I'm wrong for that, sometimes I can get real greedy. I turn out a call to sack, then I call the hat, in regard to human beings. I turned the bands to M's, I still ain't spend my first advance with it. Playing until the end and even then keep running.
Move your body, everybody, move your body. I'm calling everybody, move your body, move your body, everybody. I'm calling everybody, move your body, everybody, move your body. I'm calling everybody, move your body, move your body, everybody. I'm calling everybody, move your body, everybody, move your body. I'm calling everybody, move your body, move your body, everybody. I'm calling
What's up, guys? Anyway,
What's up, guys? How are we doing this evening? We're back here. Wait, hold on. Something doesn't seem right. Hold on. What's going on? Why does my microphone seem very quiet? Anyways, what's up, guys? We're back here for another episode of the Machete Bowl. Is it really quiet? Is it just me? Am I insane? What's up, Rush? What's up, Script Cat? What's up, everyone I didn't say hi to? What's up, King Mob? It looks like it's really quiet. Am I insane? Am I insane? I'm good? Okay, fine. Okay, we'll just leave it as is. Maybe I'm not screaming as loud as I normally am because I haven't been drinking. Hold on. Pull a little pull a little closer, see if that helps. Anyways, we're back here for another, if anything, only slightly. Okay. Thank you, chat. Thank you, chat. Anyways, we're back here for another episode of the Machete Bowl. What's up, everyone in chat? What's up, everyone who I haven't said hi to? What's up, everyone on Rumble? What's up, Script Cat? What's up, Frenchie? What's up, Patton? What's up, everybody? What's up, No Diggity? Brooks, how are you doing? We're back here for another episode of the Machete Bowl. And tonight we're continuing the Apefather story. We're continuing the Apefather story, which has me completely fascinated. I need to watch this thing front to back. And, the only way I'm going to do that is if I sit here and force everybody to watch it with me. So, we're going to watch this entire thing, which is now, as of about a half hour ago, is now on... Oh, what's up, CC? How are you? Is now on part 55. He is now on part 55, and he's uploaded other videos not about this story. Some songs, some food. He still has time to do a 55-part rant about this catfish. So I don't even know where we're at in the videos. I didn't have them numbered, but this video we're watching is only like 1 through 29. So, and we're only like halfway through that. So we got a long ways to go on this story, but I refuse to give up. I want to hear every last word this man says about this catfish who stole $10,000 from him. So he's just going to drown the internet in content. We're going to watch it all. We're going to watch it all. So that's what we're going to do tonight. We're here. We got more alcohol. We're here. It's Friday night. We have a long time to sit here and watch all this stuff. It's storming here. I'm sorry. Did you shit your pants, Gianna? I'm sorry. You go clean that up. Where's my... I haven't used my fucking thing in forever. Where is it? Where is it?
Oh shit, y'all guys, it's storming out. Gotta go.
yes, exactly. Cyrax shit his pants. Anyways, so we're just gonna continue the Apefather story, roughly where we left off last night, and we're gonna watch as much of it as we can possibly watch before Steve gets blind drunk and has to tap out. But at some point, we're gonna finish the story over the next coming week or so. We're gonna watch this entire thing. It's gonna be torture, but we're gonna watch every last word old egghead here has to say. So we'll pick it up where we were yesterday and continue.
My position, a lot of people are not the Apefather. Okay, I'm a YouTuber. I am going to make so many videos.
There's going to be a backlog. I have to get through this Apefather stuff. I have to introduce the world to the Apefather. I have to show the entire thing. I have to do this. We'll get to Rev eventually. We'll get to White Bowser eventually. We'll get to Lemur eventually. We'll get to it all. We're in no rush, but we have to expose the world to the insanity of the Apefather.
Videos on this girl. Okay, she's gonna regret taking $10,000 from me. She's probably eventually gonna want to give it back. She's just stop making videos. Or if she never does that, then she could witness me get hundreds of millions of views. Maybe I'll get a billion views courtesy of Jazz.
Sorry, did not say hi to you, Rush. What's up, Rush? How are you? What's up, Americans Logic? And what's up, everyone I didn't say hi to? I hope you're all having a good evening.
Maybe I'll even get a trillion views courtesy of Jazz. And she'll see all this money coming in. And next thing you know, she'll probably call me or text me and say, Rich, I'm sorry.
He gets at most triple-digit views, and the low triple-digit views, like between 100 and 200 views on pretty much most of his videos. If they even get to 100, there's gonna be no money made from this. Let me see if I can pull up his channel. Let's see how these videos are doing. In fact, let's see the video he's in now. Let's take a rough guesstimate that this was probably part, let's say 15. Oh wait, no, it looks like it was about 12. He's gotten 88 views, 92 views, 69 views, 76 views. Not really gonna be pulling in the big bucks with these videos whining about Jazz.
Can I do anything? Can I do anything to make it better? I'll say, yeah, pay me back my 10,000. Oh! Yeah. The phone mystery with Jazz. It happened a few times where she claimed one time she was with her friends and she left her phone in her friend's car and didn't have possession of her phone for 2 days. That was one time. Another time, she said she got water on her phone. And she said she had to get the phone fixed. And I don't know. He's a natural comedian.
He's a natural comedian with the actual amazing Brooklyn timing.
Believe the phone.
I guarantee you, he still thinks Andrew Dice Clay is like the funniest dude who has ever existed. I mean, he was funny at the time, but it's not really the best bit.
Thing was just a way that she didn't want to talk to me. The first time it happened was when I was in Florida, where she said she lost her phone for 2 days. I don't know, maybe she just didn't. She was like, I don't want to hang out with this guy. You know?
This man who doesn't work. But by the way, done a little bit more fact collecting. Let's call it fact collecting. Is that his wife and his mother have passed in 2025, and he collected the insurance money. And in this past year, he has not gotten a real job. He has not tried to figure out how to live a modest lifestyle. He wastes his money on expensive meals. Apparently trips to Florida multiple times in a year, multiple times in the year goes to Florida to see some catfish or some crazy woman. Sends, tens of thousands of dollars to women he meets online, all in the past year, with no thought about what are you gonna do when your daughters need to go to college, or you're old and you need money to take care of you. It's just lives his life like a moron.
This is what I'm thinking about now. She was hanging out with me a few times. I think she was dead tired of it. I don't want to hang out with this guy anymore.
Hey, let's see. Let's take a daily Apefather check of what's going on with AMC. Let me pull up my little stock app. My little secret one that's definitely not the same one that everybody fucking uses. AMC. No connection. What's going on? I can't connect to the internet. Hold on. Turn off Wi-Fi. Fucking stupid shit. Hold on. What is going on? Why is this so stupid? AMC. There we go. AMC Entertainment. Let's see. Ooh! Even today they've been falling. It started at $1.22 and they're now at $1.17. Let's go back to a week, month. Oh my god, even in the past month, it went from $1.34. 3 months, it's still falling. How can something that's already fallen so far continue to fall? It was at $2.21 in December. Jesus Christ, what a loser of a stock. It just does nothing but fall down farther and farther. Jesus, what a terrible, terrible stock.
Well, I gotta figure out a way. To come up with some kind of an excuse
stop at zero.
to just, ditch this friggin' dude, right? I lost my phone. Okay. Well, it worked in a way. And
I'm sorry, for anyone who's watching this and doesn't understand that, this man was part of that Reddit meme stock bullshit, apes strong together to the moon, all that bullshit. And he took some lottery winnings, because that's, of course, how he made any money in his life. He won like $250,000 on the lottery, and put it into AMC. And it went up a little bit, and he thought he was a financial genius. And since then, it just lost all of its value. Absolutely all of its value.
Funny,
Oh, sorry. Two from Mr. Jessel. The stock father. Exactly. He is the stock father. He's a financial whiz.
Ironically, I make all of you laugh.
As he gives tens of thousands of dollars to catfish in a single year.
Right, I'll tell you a little secret. So she lost her phone on the weekend, and I was supposed to leave originally on that Monday, where miraculously she found the phone. Right? And then when she calls like, Rich, guess what? I found my phone. I said, guess what? I'm extending my trip. She's like, oh.
Oh, wait. So interesting. Maybe I'm not. Yeah, I'm about to say, Jay. It sounds like he went to Florida to meet her. What's up, Krieg? Sounds like he went to Florida to meet her, and she was just like, oh, I lost my phone. I can't get in contact with you. And then he, right before he leaves Florida, she goes, oh, I got my phone back. A catfish who didn't actually want to meet up with him would do, just to make sure they didn't have to, break that lie and show their face. That's what it sounds like to me, but we'll see.
What? What you talking about, Willis? I don't think she was going to be able to tell me she lost the phone again, right? But I'm looking back at all of this. So it happened again where... Now, this is when I was obviously in Jersey.
Could you imagine, you're talking to someone online, and you book a flight to another state to go meet them, and they're not, at the airport waiting for you, and you don't immediately cease contact and realize they were a fake person who never existed, that second?
Home, and I think she's just getting tired talking to me. She said that she got water on her phone. She was at a friend's house and the phone broke. She had to get it fixed. Most people agree. Even Laura, by the way. I remember speaking to Laura about this. She's like, you get water on the phone. The phone's broke. You can't fix it, right?
He talked to an ex about the current catfish he's seeing. He's an amazingly smart man.
But, miraculously, she fixed the phone, but we're going to get it.
It's not like all phones made in the past 5 years have been pretty much water resistant, if not completely waterproof, and that getting a little water in your phone doesn't destroy anyone's phone. He's not a moron at all. He totally believes this story.
Into what the big problem was, okay? So she said she didn't have money to fix the phone. my heart went out to her because I knew that she needed her phone, not only to talk to me, which she doesn't talk to me, but once a day if I'm lucky, or once every couple of days if I'm lucky. Okay. But she needed it for her work and everything else. Okay. So I send the girl $200 of cash out.
Jesus
okay.
Christ.
To fix her phone. I don't know if she needed more. I had no idea how much she needed. I sent $200. So
It's like, how can you be this grown and not see all the classic signs of a romance scammer? Went to Florida, couldn't meet up. Oh, my phone was broken as soon as you get back. But yeah, because you sent me $200 for fix my phone. And he does it, hoping just this is a real person. Love blinds really simple men.
So turns out days and days goes by, and when her phone is fixed, she acts like she never got the money on Cash App. That's what she told me. She said she has some kind of a loan on Cash App, and it went directly, like, in other words, when I said the 200, it went directly to this loan. That's what she told me. So now I started really thinking about it. I'm like, there's something rotten in Denmark here. I said, this is what I want you to do.
Something rotten.
I want to see your Cash App transactions. I said, look, you should have nothing to hide, right? I told you, you don't have any other men in your life, right?
That's so weird, too. That's so weird and controlling. Like, if you don't trust someone enough that you're asking them to see their Cash App donate, you probably shouldn't even try to be in a relationship with them to begin with. But this man's an actual fucking genius, and he totally understands that. No, he's gonna be the weird, if he was in a relationship, he'd be the absolute weird, controlling type, trying to, I need to look at this, I need to look at that, make sure, because I don't trust you. Like, that's not how relationships work. But whatever.
Are you receiving any other money from Cash App from anybody? She goes, no. Okay, so you're telling me you have a negative balance in your Cash App? Let me see it. Let me see the Cash App. She refused. She just wouldn't show it to me. And I pressed her, and I pressed her. Finally, after I pressed her...
If you have to try to make someone that you're talking to on the internet prove that they're trustworthy, you already kind of lost the battle. Like, trusting people on the internet is very much a dangerous game, but you really just have to go like full on with it and just trust them, or you just don't deal with them on the internet like that.
Impressed her. Finally.
Very much.
She said, okay, I got the money. I did receive the money. Oh, you got it? So it didn't go to the Cash App. She says, no. Then she said something about her godson spent it. I still, to this day, don't even understand what that means. She's like, I didn't know he spent it on something, my godson. And I paid my water bill. Isn't it ironic that it was the water bill she paid? She said she got water.
Yes. Isn't it ironic, guys? And also...
Gunbeam.
Yes, Gumby, guys, Gumby, and Pokey.
On her phone. At least it went to something with water, right? At least it went to something with H2O.
So, if you do look in his YouTube description, which is also very disgusting, the YouTube description of all his videos talks about how you can give him donations on Cash App, and he also likes to bring up about how his wife and his mother recently passed, and his wife spent 10 years battling cancer. In the YouTube description of videos like this one that we're watching now, where he whines about getting catfished by someone and spending $10,000 on them. It's very tactful and wonderful if someone would do that.
I got really pissed off about that. I said, but you lied to me, man. You lied to me. And it just makes me think, I think she's always been lying to me, this girl. I don't think her phone was ever broke.
Yes. We did watch that yesterday. He did do that yesterday. He did that in the video we watched yesterday. He is an absolute 100% creep of a man.
I think it was a bunch of bullshit. I don't think she ever...
So if you watch his trolls, that is the prevailing theory, that he maybe didn't cause it, but maybe hastened it, both with his wife and his mother, for the insurance money. Now, I don't know if they're saying that just to troll him because it gets him upset, or if they actually believe that because there's some evidence. But that is what his trolls say.
Lost her phone that time when I was in Florida.
Yes, he was. He was.
It's just this
He had
whole
a whole video
situation
about
has
that,
been a
too.
way to get money, man.
whole video
I'll
about
say
that,
it's
too.
all alleged, but that's just how I feel. What Jazz never understood is this. She just never got it, okay? Is that I did not mind helping her. I really didn't. I didn't mind, meaning giving her money. Like I gave her $10,000 for all these different reasons, for her to eat, pay bills, whatever.
10,000.
But the thing is that I did it.
Imagine that though. Like, I mean, $10,000 put into a good fund for the next like 7 years before his kids go to college would probably pay for a large chunk of college. But instead, he gave it to a catfish, and this is the second time in a year he gave it, because he gave the last one, Sarah, $13,000. He just throws his money at the world, hoping people will love him, and it doesn't really work out.
With a
100%.
condition that she was going to be there for me too. That's why I did it.
Literally trying to buy love. I mean, that is both sad and pathetic, and will never work. You can't buy love, people. You can't buy love.
And I did express all of this to her from the beginning. I told her right from the beginning, Jazz, I care about you. I would like to build a relationship with you. I kept no secrets from Jess. I told her everything about the beautiful marriage I had with Jennifer and all the things.
Did you tell her about your filthy fucking bathroom? Your disgusting bathroom with like candy wrappers and soda cans and underwear and used toilet paper bunched up in the corner? How you live like a filthy human being? Did you tell her about that?
Jennifer did for me that made me happy. And as we got to know each other over several months, I was trying to, I don't know, I guess you could say you can't make anybody as good. Jennifer was perfect. You can't make anybody as good as your wife. But I was trying to like mold her. She told me she had no experience.
Which, by the way, that brings up an interesting point. Now that I just thought about that, if his wife was fighting cancer for the past 10 years, but in the past year since his wife has passed, his bathroom has become an actual toxic waste dump. That basically means that while his wife was still there and very sick, that he wasn't doing any cleaning. He wasn't learning how to clean, take care of the house so she could just relax and deal with her illness. No, he was probably just being a horrible person, and she had to keep up the house while she was fighting the worst disease a man can have, or a woman, excuse me. And then she passed, and he didn't even figure out how to clean afterwards either. It's just still a disgusting place. It's terrible.
She told me she wanted to be a great girlfriend. I believed her.
Hey,
So
Kay, how are you?
I didn't mind giving her money if she was going to be there for me. But she kept failing me. That's the problem. She goes, how could I be there for you? See, Jazz wanted to be there for me.
Yeah, at least he spent it on an escort. He would actually get to touch them for the night, you know. Instead, he's just a delusional man that believes he can use the money he has left, which is also not very much money. He's really not like, you know, swimming in money. He thinks he can use that to buy a little love, to save him from forever loneliness, because he's just an extremely unlikable man. I mean, is anyone watching him feel any sympathy, any sorrow, any love towards him? Like, no, he's just the most unlikable man that has ever existed.
Where there was no romance, no sexual things involved. Unfortunately, if you're my girlfriend, I'm sorry, that's part of the deal. Look, I'm a loyal person. I stay with just one woman. That's it. I don't ever, but see, people don't understand.
He is the piano man.
This. I stay with one woman when the one woman is doing everything I'm asking her to do for me. Like if she's not sexual, if she's not romantic.
When she's doing everything he asks her to do. He really thinks he can just tell a woman what to do, and if she doesn't do everything he tells her what to do, then she's not the right woman for him, because he only ever had one basically one girlfriend his entire life. I refuse to believe he had a girlfriend or several girlfriends before he met his wife when he was like 18 years old and then married her and stayed with her his entire life. Because again, he is one of the most unlikable men I have ever seen in my entire life.
Then she's not really my girlfriend. Jazz was trying to find a way that she could keep my money, not be romantic, and not be sexual. And the thing is, again, I was looking at her as a girlfriend, if this makes any sense. I was looking at her as someone that I could build a loving, romantic relationship with, but she did not want that.
Yeah, and that is definitely how you build a loving romantic relationship, by finding a random person online and shoveling money at them till they say they love you. I mean, this is what normal people do 100%.
Jazz wanted
I agree.
was to text me one time or 2 times a day. I actually even asked her one time. I'm like, do you consider that a relationship? Like just texting someone, how's your day going? And, you know, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Do you consider that to be a relationship? She said yes. I was like, wow, that's crazy. So
do you consider finding a random person online who will talk to you and shoveling money at them till they tell you they love you a relationship? Because that seems like that's what you think.
what she never understood was that $10,000 was a condition that I believed in my heart that she really cared for me, wanted to make me happy, wanted to build a relationship. Obviously, as time went on, I realized she didn't. She didn't want a loving, romantic, sexual relationship. So that's why I told her, well, pay me back. You know, you should have never took this money. You know, I was hurting very bad over my wife and mom.
So basically, he's admitting he was trying to buy her love. If she didn't want a loving sexual relationship after he gave her the money, he wants the money back. So it has nothing to do with him being a good guy, trying to help someone out. He was trying to buy a loving sexual relationship, in his own words. 2 from Jay. Steve, how was your day? Are we dating now? We are dating now, and you better fucking make my dinner. But yeah, so he's admitting he was basically trying to buy love on the internet. And he's only mad because all the money he gave to someone didn't end up in this person loving him.
Way you knew
it's so sad.
that I wanted to be happy again in my life. I can never ever get back what I had with Jennifer, but I was trying to get something close. I was trying so hard. But you're not supposed to try so hard, right? Love is not supposed to be hard. It's really not supposed to be hard.
It's also not supposed to cost $10,000. It's also not supposed to cost $10,000. I think everybody can agree that if love costs you $10,000, it's probably not love.
But that's what she never understood. That Jazz makes it seem like I'll just give $10,000 to anybody.
I'm not saying like if you have to spend $10,000 on someone you love, that is not love. Like, there's lots of nice gifts, but if you have to spend $10,000 to get them to look at you and consider you as someone they want to date, you're buying love, and you're at least attempting to. And even if you do get them to agree to that, it's not going to be love.
You know, no. It was even the same thing with Sarah. Sarah promised me, she's like, I want to come to the Jersey Shore. I want to take care of you. I want to, be best friends with your kids. I hate to say it, but kind of like Jay.
Been to the Jersey Shore once in my life. Shittiest fucking place in the world. Fuck the Jersey Shore.
I said the same thing, with the exception of, coming to the Jersey Shore.
I swear to God, and this was like 20 years ago where things were actually cheaper too. I went to the bar with like 2 people. We were like, can we have 3 beers and 3 shots? And the woman came back and gave us our drinks, and she was like, $89. I'm like, are you out of your fucking mind? Like, are you out of, like, it was 20 years ago too. You out of your fucking mind? Fuck the Jersey Shore. Probably be like $180 now.
Offered her to come to the Jersey Shore. She said it was too cold, but that's another video. But the thing is that it was a condition. That's what she never understood. I help you, you help me. I told her what I wanted, but she never fulfilled the promises that she made. She actually made promises. She said, I want to do the things that make you happy, but she never did it. She always either fell asleep, found an excuse, always thought I'm too tired, I'm exhausted with work,
and maybe that's
or
why
my
I hate
head's
him.
not
You know,
sexual.
maybe that's partially why Steve doesn't like this man very much, because I really, really dislike New Jersey. I dislike New York too. All of New York City, Manhattan, Queens, Brooklyn, the Bronx, everything about New York City, and also New Jersey. I hate everything about those two areas of the world. So maybe that's why I hate him.
My medical problems. I'm not sexual. I'm not like you. Well, then just give me back my money. I mean, that's all. I even said, look, you can't afford $500 a month. Give me $250 a month.
Just ridiculous.
That's it. It was a condition. I'm sorry, Jazz. It was a condition. So in the last video I made.
Wait. Who played Manhattan in that movie?
I explained how I didn't mind helping Jazz in terms of money, giving her money, with the condition that she was going to be a loving, romantic, and sexual girl. Look, it's not, I know what some people are thinking. Are you talking about prostitution? I am not talking about that.
No, because if it was prostitution, it would actually make sense. If it was prostitution, it would actually make sense. Because that's something that's like, it would make sense. I mean, a man trying to buy love on the internet for $10,000 doesn't make sense. It's just, anyways.
Sick maniacs. I hate it when people say that stuff. Exactly, I'm talking about when you're in a relationship with someone that you truly love.
You're not in a relationship.
You're there.
You're not in a relationship. It's a random person online that you're trying to buy their love. And it also turns out they're not even a real person. They're just catfishing you and seeing how much money they can get out of you. And he's sitting here talking about, well, it's someone you love. And you got to spend that money. It's like you're a delusional, pathetic old man.
For each other. It's called teamwork. You understand? I want to be there for you, guys. And you want to be there for me. I want to make you happy, and you want to make me happy. And yes, love, romance, sexual things makes me happy. I'm a lover boy. That's just but I've always been that way with one girl. And Jazz needed help, and I wanted to help her from my heart because I did love her. I think I fell in love with her. The whole thing seemed like it was a scam, though. Now that I'm looking back on it, I feel like a friggin' fool. I feel like an idiot. But this is the thing.
Yeah, you could have saved $1,000 if you just shopped around.
If, assuming for a second that this was real, which it wasn't, the whole thing seems like it was a love con, allegedly.
I mean, that show is not like a bad representation of New Jersey. They're all like that. I mean, there's people who are not like that, but they get overshadowed by the people who are. Just stay away from New Jersey. There's no reason to go to New Jersey. The beaches in New Jersey are shitty. The water smells bad. It doesn't get really warm enough till maybe like 2 weeks in the middle of July and August. It starts to get warm enough that you can actually frolic in the water. Otherwise, you just waste your time going to a beach that far north. Just it's disgusting and horrible. Go to Carolina.
It all seems fake. But let's assume that Jazz actually was this loving, romantic, sexual girl to me.
Also that
I do believe I would have.
I've never I never seen a fucking beach you had to pay to go onto till I went to Jersey. I'm like, the fuck is that? Are you kidding me?
Moved to Florida. When my settlement money came in, I think I would have done everything for Jazz. She would not have had to work anymore. I mean, she could have just worked part-time.
The beach is like part of nature. It's like you have to fucking pay money to walk through a fucking field. Like, what is going on? It's part of nature. The beach is right by the water. It should be free for the world.
I mean, if she had that one commissional job that she wanted to work part-time, she definitely didn't have to do her part-time jobs. I would have literally,
Did you have to pay to get
I would have
on
probably
the
put
beach?
this girl on
Really?
like an $8,000 a month, salary to
100%.
you might say, just to help me with my money businesses. And you might say, what are you talking about?
His businesses. He doesn't have businesses. He's trying to become famous on YouTube because he's too lazy to do anything with his life. He's just slowly spending away the money he got from the life insurance on his mother and his wife in the past year. And he thinks he's somehow going to hit it big on YouTube if he just keeps making video after video. He's a ridiculously delusional person.
Just didn't want her look, I didn't want her to work anymore. I wanted her to spend time with me. And yeah, you might think I'm a psycho, but I would have actually not paid for her time because I thought of her as my partner. I thought of her as my girlfriend. But let's spend time together and let's make money. Let's make money. Like she's really smart with business. And
she doesn't exist. She doesn't exist. She's really smart with business. You know who says that? Not people who are smart with business. Who the fuck says it like that? She's smart with business. Yeah, okay. What business? What business specifically? Just all businesses? She can just go to any business. Go to a hair salon, get it working. Go to a candy store, get it. She's just smart with business, guys. She's just smart with business.
You know what? I bet you that if I had about, let's just say $550K, that first $8,000 I would have gave her, she would have found a way to turn the rest of the money into $1 million. Okay, because she's really, I will, look, put aside the differences that we have with, I guess the love and the romantic stuff, okay? I think she has a great business mind. And I would have trusted her. So the thing is, like, if she would have been this loving, romantic, sexual girl, I would have entrusted her with everything.
He's going to open his own AMC theater with his catfish girlfriend, and they're going to make it big in 2025, showing... I don't even know what the fuck they show in movie theaters anymore. Do they still show new movies, or have, like, streaming service completely taken that over? Swear to God, the last time I even looked into what movies you can see was like 4 or 5 years ago, and all the movie theaters, at least like, not the giant ones, we're all playing really old movies, trying to bring people in with nostalgia and cheap ticket prices, and then serving beer at the same time. I mean, the movie theater situation is not going well.
Blew it. she blew it. But maybe she didn't blow it because she never wanted it, right? I don't know. Maybe she was just trying to get money out of me, like a free lunch.
Yeah.
Like, sorry, Rich, not going to be romantic, not going to be sexual, not going to do anything for you. But just give me the money anyway. See,
and he's really mad that she didn't want to get sexual with him. He was really, really hoping that would be part of it. Remember, yesterday we were watching, he was talking about, like, trying to bully her into sending him nudes. I think it's one of the things he was really sore about. He's probably, I mean, if his wife was sick for 10 years, I can't imagine he was getting a lot of attention towards the end. He's probably really, really hoping someday some woman will touch him. Someday some woman will eventually touch him and he'll be happy.
I would have gave her the whole world. Assuming she was real. Assuming she was really this loving, romantic, sexual girl, but she wasn't. It was never real.
Yes, he absolutely is.
So I don't know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Maybe she didn't miss out on anything, Maybe she got her 10,000. She's happy with that. She never had to be really sexual with me. So maybe in her mind, she felt she won. I don't know.
I mean, if I was her, I'd be pretty happy. I mean, not to say it's a good thing to do, but, I'd be pretty happy if I got $10,000 from this idiot and I didn't have to send him any revealing pictures, and I could just walk away and be like, screw you, idiot, I'm done with you. Yeah, no, I feel pretty good about myself because he's an idiot.
Or maybe she could feel, maybe I lost, because I could have lost. I could have had so much more. And it wasn't just money I was offering my heart.
Oh. That's her god. That's his gotcha. That's his gotcha. Yeah, you got me for 10,000. You could have got me for more. You could have got me for more, and you didn't. And you're an idiot because you didn't think to do that.
I was offering my soul. I was offering a life. I was offering her a life, but either she didn't want it or she never wanted it. And the whole thing was fugazi. Something that Jazz doesn't understand is that it's okay that two people don't see eye to eye, a relationship doesn't work out. That's okay.
It wasn't a relationship. It wasn't a relationship. It was an online catfish who took you for money because you're a sad, lonely, desperate moron and you fell for it. It wasn't a relationship. It never was and it never will be.
But when you come into a relationship,
he did.
Primarily for money, which is what this girl did. Take $10,000 from me. At my lowest point, when I'm most vulnerable, when my wife passed away, my mom passed away, there's going to be like problems. And see, she doesn't understand. See, Jazz wants like a nice clean break. She's like, look, I took my 10,000. You understand? I benefited myself. You fed me. You took me for dinners. You gave me money to gamble. You sent my mom to Maine. I paid my bill.
Gave her money to gamble. Ugh, like the people who make bad decisions. If someone was begging me for money and they were like, I'm gonna go gamble with this money, like, go fuck yourself. What are you asking me? Money to go gamble? So basically you're saying, here, can I take this money and throw it away? Can I just rip this up? Can I burn it in front of you? Just, here, can I have some money? What do you give her money to gamble? What a moron. What an actual moron.
At 8, she keeps throwing in this thing that she got feminine products. I don't even, whatever. I mean, she got a lot more than that. But, all you did was help me get food and feminine products. All right, well, I think I did a lot more than that. But anyway, the point is that now she wants a clean break. Clean break.
I'll go gambling, but if someone asks me for money so they can go gambling, I'm like, no. I'm not gonna give you money so you can gamble. The fuck is wrong with you?
That's it. I got what I wanted. I got what I needed. Now you take off. Leave me alone. I never want to speak to you again. It doesn't work that way, Jazz. And that's what happened with Sarah, which, look, it took me a long time.
Again, Sarah, another catfish who got him for $13,000 earlier this year. I think in August. Again, like between August and October, this Sarah person got him for $13,000. He's literally just burning through the life insurance money that was left to him for nothing, for absolutely nothing.
Because you know what it is with me? I'm a good guy. I'm a good fella. It took me a long time to finally file that police report with Sarah, but, I did it. And I'm not going to discuss the case, but let's just say
he had to file a police report on the last catfish, who, by the way, again, was this year, and then he does it again with another one. Just an absolute fucking moron.
Sarah probably regrets taking money from me. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to say anything else, okay? Sarah probably regrets it at this point. The thing is, it has to...
And of course...
Gunbeam.
Yes. Gumby, exactly.
Fortunately, I didn't get to that level even with Jazz. It's like, because... It's like if she had... There's a song by Billy Joel called It's All About Soul. One of my favorites.
Of course, Billy Joel. The man loves Billy Joel. He's not a pathetic, old, ridiculous person trapped in a past time. No, Billy Joel is a current reference people care about.
Favorite songs by Billy Joel. If Jazz had soul, you know what she would say if she had a heart? She'd be like, look, Rich, things are not working out between us. For whatever the reason is, you're too needy. It could be true, I lost a lot. My children lost a lot. We could be too needy right now. She knew this coming into the relationship, though. She knew this before. She's like, I got no time for you. After she took $10,000, and she wants everyone to understand that, even the children. She wants everyone to understand that she cannot spend a couple of minutes to call the kids a day.
This man has absolutely no ability to be introspective in any sense of the word. Like, in any sense of the word. He's so, of course I was needy. Just lost my wife. What do you mean? What do you mean I'm too needy? Yeah. These are reasons why you shouldn't be acting like this. Not reasons why everybody else is wrong for not treating you with kid gloves as, again, you're like 40-something years old, giving tens of thousands of dollars to scammers. Moron.
Okay, even like Sophia once asked me, my daughter. She's like, Dad, like...
He'll mention that at some point in this, if we get to this at this point. He believes that Sarah and Jazz might have been the same person the entire time, who now, if it is the same person, has now gotten over $20,000 from him because he's a lonely, pathetic old man.
Is it normal that, like Jazz never calls me? Because, I was presenting Jazz to Sophia and the children as someone very special. As a girlfriend, this is what she made me believe. We had something special.
Oh my God! Can you imagine like telling your children By the way, children, look at this profile. This is my girlfriend. We've been talking online for weeks now. I've sent her $10,000. One day you're gonna meet her, and she's gonna be your new mommy. And I mean, you know why you don't do that, other than it makes you look stupid and irresponsible, is because when it blows up, you have to tell your kids, oh, by the way, your dad's a fucking moron, and that woman doesn't exist. And all your hopes and dreams, out the fucking window. We're gonna start from scratch. Sorry I broke your heart, kids, but I'm an irresponsible parent, and I make stupid decisions.
So after a while, even my daughter was like, shouldn't she be calling? In the beginning, she was doing a lot with the Snapchat, but it all stopped. Jazz completely cut everybody off. No more communication between me or the kids. But what she did not cut off is herself. She kept $10,000 in cash. And she wants everyone to just now accept the fact, look, I took the money, I benefited myself.
And that really is one of the most like egregious parts for me, is that he gets his kids involved. He's like, hey kids, this is this new woman I'm talking to online that I've never met. I have no idea if she's real. I've just been giving her money. And then not only does he try to introduce kids to them, but when it goes badly, he tries to manipulate them into feeling bad for, oh, I introduced my kids to you. That means you're a fucking moron who's irresponsible as fuck. I mean, like, God.
I don't care about you, Richie. I don't care about your kids. Hasta la vista. Take care, brush your hair, see you, hate to be you. It doesn't work that way. You can't do what you did. Like, look, if she never took any money, that's different, of course. Yeah. There's no rule or law saying you have to be with a person in a relationship. People break up every day. But you take $10,000, knowing a man's wife passed away, knowing his mom passed away, knowing the children's mom and grandma passed away, knowing Sarah took $13,000 from us. You come in, take $10,000, and then you're like, well, I'm too busy. I don't have any time, Rich. I'm sorry. Got way too much going on. Not ready for a relationship.
If he thought it was going to be transactional, he should just had her sign a contract. But he was trying to buy love. He was trying to buy love like a pathetic old man who doesn't know how to deal with the situation in 2025 and how people, attract each other and court each other. And so he thought, well, I have money, I'll just buy someone to love me, and it blew up in his fucking face. And now he's trying to whine about it like everybody else is wrong, and he's not the complete fool who walked blindly into this stupid situation.
I don't want to be romantic. I don't want to be sexual. So just go away. Stop calling me. Leave me alone. I got my money. Tell your kids I never want to speak to them again. Basically, that's what she did. I mean, she'll deny it. But if you even ask Sophia directly, Jazz stopped talking to her many months ago. And it just, the way it appears, I'm going to say it's alleged, is that she first wanted to get the money, pretend to be Sophia's good friend, and pretend she cares about Sophia and Mike and even me. She got her money, and then, like the song by Billy Joel.
Literally all the hallmarks of an actual scammer, and he just can't help himself. He's just so desperate and lonely that he has to go in on it. He has to believe that it's real, because he can't handle the fact that no one will ever love him the way his wife did. Just never gonna happen ever again for him.
The stranger, the second face came out. The true face of Jazz, which is the friggin' scam artist. Again, I'll say it's alleged, but it certainly appears that way. Haters don't get it. They're like, you keep making videos about Jazz. She lives in your head. She lives rent-free. They love that term, rent-free in your head. She does not live rent-free in my head.
She doesn't live rent-free in his head. Again, as of like an hour before this show, he has now released 55 parts whining about this Jazz person. 55. Let me check. Oh, someone said 52. No. Yeah, 55. I have 55. These videos that we have now go up to 28. To 28 is what these episodes go up to now. What we're watching now. he is at 55. Twice as many as when I started making these. But no, Jazz doesn't live rent-free in his head. He's totally not bothered. He's totally cool with his entire situation.
What she did, her
Exactly,
actions live rent-free in my head. Taking $10,000 from me when I was most vulnerable. I was at my lowest. The girl said to me when we first met that
No, not the span of today. Not the span of today. Hold on. Let me find the actual span between when he started and when he got to 55. Because this isn't like 10 weeks of him whining. Oh my god. 30, 10, 5, wait. There we go. 3 days ago. 3 days ago. Let me check this specific. Let me think very specifically. March 3rd. March 3rd, he put out his first video. So, 3 days. 3 days. He has filmed 55 videos about this situation. 55 videos on an average of 3.5 to 4 minutes each. 18 a day. There you go. Thank you for doing the math, Diva. 18 a day. I'm assuming that's right. Wait, is that right? That can't be right. 18, 36, 54. Yeah, no, you're right. Okay, sorry to doubt the woman, but, women aren't good at math. 18 a day. 18 a day. Just to film them. That they're 4 minutes each. That is what, an hour and a half of filming alone. An hour and a half of filming these alone. I guess that's not that many, but still, that's a lot of videos. That's a lot of time spent to whining about this. That is Cyrax levels of whining. That is Cyrax levels of whining. And the fact that it's split up into 55 different videos is almost worse. Because he would have to, make one, upload it, and then go sitting around for 20 minutes and go, wait a second, I got something else I want to say. And then he makes another video, and then he uploads it, and he sits around and stews for a little bit. It is ridiculous. It is ridiculous.
wife. She said she felt my wife's presence. And my wife's presence sent her to me. Okay? No. I'm sorry. I can't let that go. I can't let that go. I can't let a person who knew my wife passed away, my mom passed away, Sarah took $13,000 from me, lied to me and tricked me when I was at my lowest and most vulnerable.
Hey, look, if you haven't been checking out Crystal Maze on the Rumble Wednesdays, although that's over now, but we did learn a lesson from that women are not good at math. Women are not good at math. It's a fact.
Vulnerable. You know how much money I spent on this girl? I spent $10,000 giving personally to her in cash. And then another $25,000 now going to Florida. And I say, well, it's all your fault. It's all you. Yeah, well, but isn't there a little point in don't take advantage of vulnerable people? There are vulnerable people out there. There are people who are easily manipulated. This is what none of you understand. Because you're not in my shoes, man. You don't understand the pain and the suffering I went through. You don't get it. Okay? And when that happens and you lose the two most important people in your life, my wife and my mom, you think your head is on straight? No. Okay, so you're like basically, you become...
Yeah, but there's still a level of you gotta take responsibility for yourself and not sit there and go, well, I gave her all this money because I thought she would love me and she doesn't love me. And so, she's the monster. No, you gotta be like, well, I was a fool. And then with that, you go, well, I accept the stupid moves I made and I'm just gonna get over it, not sit here and whine about it for the rest of my life. Instead, he goes, everybody else is wrong. I was sad. Everybody else is wrong. Like a moron would do.
What's called a target. This is what none of you understand. You don't get it. You become, and there are people out there who make a career on this. This is what they...
did you expect him to get into the deeper meaning of the universe with this? No, but that's part of it. That's kind of what we do here. We watch people perseverate about the same point for hours on end.
You really do for a living. I can't believe there are really no laws to protect people that when they go through what I went through, even what my children went through. But in my case, I'm an adult. And when you're an adult and you go through that, your spouse, your wife passes away, your mom passes away, all in my case, it was all within 2 weeks. There should be laws. There should be President Trump really needs to make a law where you have to sit down with a financial advisor, and honestly, the financial advisor should be in control of your financial decisions because they're thinking with a sound mind. You're not thinking with a sound mind. That's what none of...
Listen to him trying to say other people needed to... This is the man, again, who invested the lottery winnings that he got. He got $250,000 from winning the lottery in, like, 2019. And he took all that money and put it into meme stocks and lost, like, 90% of it. Now he's living off of insurance from his mother and his late wife. And he's sitting here saying, other people need to learn about finance. Other people need to learn about finance. They don't know what they're doing. This guy's a moron. This guy's a moron.
Of you understand. Okay, at that, see, now my common sense, my street smarts came back.
Yeah, exactly.
But all of this was happening several months ago. When all of this was very fresh and new in my life, that's when no one understands. So there should be a law. Like President Trump, should say, sit down with a financial planner. And yeah, I mean, it kind of sucks in a way to have someone maybe make financial decisions for you. But until you could prove you are of sound mind.
This is the man who literally lost a life savings in a meme stock trying to say other people need a financial advisor. Like, what a fucking idiot.
And you know what? Here's another thing. I understand it's your...
Because they do stupid things with their money, like play the lottery. And then they do stupid things with the money they get from that, and they put it into Bitcoin and AMC. Like Boogie. Boogie put all his money into Bitcoin when no one thought it would hit big, and it was a stupid move. And then he made a bunch of money on it. Because that's what idiots do. They make stupid decisions, and occasionally it pays off. And you don't pay attention to the shanty and the other people who put, like, $100,000 into Dogecoin and lost it all because that doesn't note in your head. But idiots like this who fall ass backwards into too much, you're like, oh shit, that must mean something. No, it's just idiots who are really risky with their money, and it pays off occasionally.
Money, and we have the amazing freedom in the greatest country in the world. But maybe at least be able to discuss it with the financial planner. So it's not that he can completely cut you off and say you can't do something, I mean you can't spend your own money, but like present him with something like, look, I met a girl online, right? Okay.
Okay, so basically his idea is that financial advice should be available to people should they choose to seek it out and accept it, which is basically the current situation we have going on in the world. So he has no point.
Wants money because she wants to send her mother to Maine. Should I give her $1,000? Now the financial planner will then discuss it with you. It's a very bad idea, Rich. You don't know this person. You have no idea who she is. Worry about yourself. That's it. Your kids. Take care of your family. That's it. So that's what it is. It's not that Jazz lives rent free in my head. It's her actions that live rent free in my head. Was Jazz set up by haters? If you would have asked me this question like several months ago, I would have said absolutely not.
Oh my god. He's just wrestling with this. He doesn't want to accept that Jazz was most likely not even a woman. Probably not even an American. But even if they were definitely somebody who came into his life to con him out of money. And he's still wrestling with it. Well, who was Jazz? Well, they were a scammer. They were a scammer. Who they were doesn't really matter, but he wants closure that's never gonna come.
I would say she's a good person. She cares about me, cares about the kids, only has good intentions. You ask me that question now, I definitely have to take it seriously and say it's a...
He's gonna wrestle. That's probably why there's 55 parts of this rant, because this is a man who needs closure, and there is no closure coming from this situation. You can't get closure from the situation, and even if he could, it wouldn't be satisfying. There is no closure coming, and all he ever wants from his sad, pathetic little life is some closure that will never, ever come.
Strong possibility that she was, in fact, set up by the haters. Yes. First, you want to hear my thinking on it? Okay. Here's a girl who told me, she was like, Rich, I want nothing to do with communicating. This is what she said. with haters online. I have a little YouTube channel. It's about, you know, whatever, I don't know, ducks and all kinds of these, you know, I go to like the theme parks, I relax, birds, you know, little insects I take pictures of, like a very innocent, a channel of nature. Ocean, she doesn't even like the sand anyway, just on a side note. Geez, you know how many bugs are in that sand? Okay, well, whatever. But that's her channel.
Do you know how many bugs are in that sand? I mean, none. None. Sand is not. What is she? What? She Anakin Skywalker? I hate sand. I hate sand. Who the fuck hates sand? Sand fleas are not bugs. And they're not really in sand like that. I don't know what you're... Anyway, I'm not going to discuss it. That's stupid. That's stupid saying, you know how many bugs are in sand? That's the stupidest fucking thing I've ever heard in my life.
Well, it's a channel of nature. She won't set her foot on that sand, though. She's afraid of the sand, but it's a channel of nature. Anyway, she's like, I want nothing.
I mean, if it's Jersey Shore, maybe she was specifically talking about Jersey Shore, and when she said bugs, she meant like obviously AIDS. And she's like, I don't want to go on the beach in Jersey. I don't want to get AIDS. And for that, you know, it's not gonna argue.
To do with these people, that she even unsubscribed to me. She unsubscribed to my channel. Think about this, because she wanted absolutely no connection to the haters at all. So she had me going with that. She until we had a little disagreement, right? And then she went on Laura's. Well, it was a big disagreement, but she went on Laura's live stream for 4 hours. Again, let me repeat that: 4 hours.
I mean, you know, that's ridiculous, but so is making a 55-part rant about her. He thinks she ranted about me for 4 hours. Yeah, you made a 55-part. I can't stress that too little. I can't stress that too little. 55 parts. 50 and excuse me. And they all have different titles. So, like, Laura is a woman he dated, like 3 or 4 months ago. Apparently, after this catfish, Laura's a woman who he dated 3 or 4 months ago. That's a whole other story. He gets into it with so many women. It is so sad. He is just desperately searching for another wife. And it's not going to work out. Not the way he does it. Anyways, let's keep going.
There's a girl, by the way, who says she has no time to talk to me 5-10 minutes a day because she's working 3 jobs, doctor's appointments, got to take care of her mom, be there for her friends, her godchildren. But she's got 4 hours to go on Laura's live stream. 4 hours. Right? Okay. Not only did she go on Laura's live stream for 4 hours and communicate with all the people she said she never wants to communicate with, right? Okay. She's talking like a psycho Norman Bates. She's like...
He calls other people psycho. Again, 55-part rant about this woman. 55. I mean, at this point, we're only at part 18. We're not even this goes on and on, and he's calling other people psycho. This will go on and on. I'm dead set on showing this until we get to the end. But my God, the gall of him to call other people psycho as he rants and rants and rants.
Laura's like, Jazz, right? She's like, yeah. Did you know Richie put the oxygen up on his mother's oxygen tank and all? And now you would think Jazz, right? After all the time we spent together, that we knew each other, she would say, look, listen, Laura, I get it. You don't like Richie. And I'm not even sure I like Richie either, okay? We have our differences with Richie. But to imply that he had anything to do with his mother passing away is absolutely disgusting. And I am not going to be a part of this conversation. Did Jazz say that? No. No, this is what Jazz said to Laura when she said that. Really?
It's a good point.
Really? I didn't know that. So that's what happened? Oh my God. Okay. Then she goes further, Jazz, bringing up, is it true that Richie was in his jacuzzi, and of course Laura has to correct him. So it's not a jacuzzi. It's a bathtub that's got jets. Okay, all right.
It's not a jacuzzi. It's a shitty bathtub with jets that he pretends is a jacuzzi, and he only shows his face in the water because he wants people to believe it's a jacuzzi, and they can't see his filthy bathroom around him. But we've seen it. It's not a jacuzzi.
Is it true that, like, Sophia came into the bathroom? You know what's crazy about this whole conversation is that...
Exactly.
Okay. Jazz knows I'm the greatest father in the world. I mean, she knows it. Okay, listen.
He's not a good father. He's not a good father at all. He is spending thousands and thousands of dollars on catfish online instead of putting that towards his children's future. He's telling his children to talk to these catfish he meets online. His house is absolutely fucking filthy. He spends his life trying to get attention on the internet instead of raising his children. He is not a good father by any stretch of the imagination.
We may have our differences, but I have literally like hundreds of text messages from her. You are the most amazing, she knows this, the most amazing father. Okay. And she even asked me about this a long time ago, and I told her what happened. I said I was doing a live stream outside. I was in my my swim shorts, whatever you want to call them. I had my shorts on. And what happened was my phone died. So I went inside, I charged it, and I went into my indoor, hot tub, jacuzzi, whatever you want to call it. My daughter just wanted a towel. She came into the bathroom. Dad, how you doing? I was like, hey, beautiful. And she got a towel and she left. Okay. But the fact that Jazz brings this up and implies something disgusting like that, it just goes to show you, is there a possibility that she's in cahoots with these haters and that she's talking to them for 4 hours? And she's talking to someone like Big Dick Tracy, WTF, complimenting him.
I'm not entirely sure because I haven't really looked into his kids for obvious reasons. I don't want to involve his children in this, but from what I've seen in the bits that he's shown on these videos, his children are between, I want to say, like late middle school to mid to early high school. They don't seem to be like 18, 17, 16, junior, seniors, but they don't seem to be elementary school. But that, I haven't really looked into it because obviously I don't really give a fuck about his kids.
This is a guy who belongs in effing Bellevue. This is a sick, twisted human being. This guy belongs in a straitjacket in a padded cell, in my opinion, okay? On friggin' 1,000 milligrams of Thorazine a day, if not more. And she's talking to this guy like he's like this great guy. Oh, like Big Dick Tracy, she says, Jazz. I appreciate you. Thank you for taking that video down. Oh, you're so wonderful. Yeah. Real wonderful guy. Friggin' guy belongs, I don't even think Bellevue is good enough for this friggin' guy. This guy should be deported from Earth, in my opinion. The guy needs, we gotta talk to Elon. Get this guy to Mars or somewhere far away. But anyway, so she's talking with all these people like they're normal people. These psychotic internet trolls, deranged lunatics. Is it possible they're all her friends?
Yeah. No, I mean, I would never blame a child for their father's decisions, especially when it's a lunatic like this, who obviously is made. I mean, if a child has their father call them into the room and says, hey, please talk to this woman I've been talking to online. She's very important to me, and I feel like you should have a relationship with her. It's not on the child to be like, hey, is this a real girlfriend? Is this a catfish? I need to find this. No, it's not on the child. Obviously, the child just wants to, have a happy life. It's his fault for putting the child in that situation. It's his fault for the child in that situation. That's anyways.
I think it's a very strong possibility, but I'll say it's alleged. So I just wanted to go over a few things about Megan. We all know now. I mean, the truth is out that,
another cat.
Megan is Jazz. Jazz is Megan. Like, Finkel is Einhorn. Einhorn is Finkel. Anyway, getting back. I only she came up with the name Megan, but we only did that to protect her. A matter of fact, there was another person that she had. I think it was Donna. She made up another made-up name.
Oh my god, the catfish has multiple made-up names, and it doesn't click in his head that this is a catfish just scamming him the entire time. This man is actually possibly, again, being, you know, again with one of the most dirt bags we've ever seen. He might be one of the dumbest people we've ever seen. I mean, like even Cyrax doesn't fall for stuff this easily. Even Cyrax has a modicum of like vetting he does before he just falls head over heels for another woman who's like, "Hey, I'm a lady you like," and they're okay.
So it wasn't just Megan, you know, which there's a few things I'm going to talk about, which is kind of funny. I don't know. One time she told me she deleted like the Megan account. And I was like, why'd you delete it for? She was like, I don't know. Dude,
if someone you're talking to online ever admits to you that they have multiple accounts and some aren't them, don't ever believe that the one you're talking to is actually them or that they're real. Like, what the fuck? Like, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Oh, no. I know she had like 5 fake accounts because she was fucking with people. But this account she was talking to me on, that was the real one. Don't worry about it. It's cool.
I think one time she posted on her jazz channel as Megan by mistake. And it was like a matter of 1 second. And she was so paranoid, right? She was so scared that someone might have seen that she deleted the Megan account. That was like some strange thing. I don't know. She created this account that sounded like a Tesla robot. I don't know, something like IXX3 or something. And she's like, I just did something random, you know, to just...
I mean, one answer. Yes, he's the stupidest man that has possibly ever existed. That's my... Possibly the stupidest man that has ever existed. The most desperate, lonely man to ever grace the halls of the internet with his presence of how ridiculously naive, stupid, pathetic, and vulnerable a man can be when, you know, he should be anything else but this.
You know, keep my account open. I don't know. It's just like... I don't know, how did you go from Megan to a Tesla robot? But anyway, psycho, right? Anyway, moving forward. So look at the measures that she took to not talk to haters, right? First, she's Megan. Then she's a Tesla robot. Then she's Donna. Oh, Donna.
Ah, he's singing. I think we made that one of the rules. If not that, I'm still gonna make that part of the rules. That's, you know, you know, anyways, guys.
Gumby.
Yes, Gumby, guys, Gumby.
Oh, Donna, I knew a girl, Megan was her name, oh, but she went insane, goes to Donna and a Tesla robot, now her name is XITT3, oh Megan, where could you be? Anyway, okay, so she's all these different people, Megan, Tesla robot, Donna. And then after all of this, unsubscribes to my channel. I just want you to understand the extent that this girl went.
Unsubscribes to my channel, So this is this kind of like lunatic YouTuber who actually goes through their public subscribers and makes sure people are subscribed to him. I mean, it's just like, okay, whatever.
Did not ever want to come on my live stream as Jazz. I think one time she did it. I was at like the Hibachi Steakhouse, and she did it like for a matter of 2 seconds. She's like, hi, it's Jazz. Like she first came on as Megan, and I don't know, nobody liked her. You know, everybody, all the girls, like Relentless, everybody was there, Karina, they weren't giving her the time of day. So then she came back as, as Jazz, and everyone's like, hey, Jazz, how you doing, girlfriend?
Yeah, you think I'm funny? I'm just here to amuse you. Yeah, you are. You're a joke, Apefather. You are a fucking joke.
Well, dude,
I'm telling you, like, I mean, you know, like, people, no one ever listens to Steve. No one ever listens to Steve, but I'm telling you, this man this man. This is the way, guys. This is the light, the way, the truth, the sign. This man is the most ridiculous human being that has ever existed on the internet. And like, once you people open your minds and understand that sometimes they're not just a 5'3" scab-covered bald goblin. Sometimes they come in other forms. You'll understand what we're all doing here. This man is the next one.
Did you let him treat you so bad? I treated her very good. But anyway, so my point is that look at the extents that she went to try to hide herself from her haters, who I think are her best friends forever, all of them. Then she goes on Laura's live stream, okay, for 4 hours as Jazz, okay? Not as Megan, not as Donna, not as the Tesla robot, but as herself.
I'm getting to get another beer. I'll be right back.
For 4 hours. So, I don't know. Is that not a psychotic whack job? I think she's crazy. I mean, how else do you explain it, man? How else do you explain it? The extent to unsubscribe to me, to not go on one of my live streams, to be a friggin' Tesla robot, okay? Megan, Donna, and who else? Maybe this girl was a friggin' someone else. Who even knows? How many friggin' different alt accounts she had to avoid herself from haters, only to go in their channel for 4 hours? Starting to think she might be a Norman Bates. Maybe that's why she got along so good with WTF.
Yeah, everyone else is a psycho. Everyone else is a psycho. This dude is the normal one. Everyone else is the psycho.
Jazz is paying me back, one way or the other.
Yeah,
it's either going to be that she does it willingly from the goodness of her heart, which that's not going to happen because she's a friggin' con artist, scam artist. I'll say it's alleged. Okay, and this whole
he's finally wrapping his head around this fact that this woman scammed him this entire time. We are 1 hour and 10 minutes into this. We're probably like part 20 at this point.
The thing was malice intent from the beginning. Just that she saw a sucker. Okay, she saw someone whose wife and mother passed away, who was brokenhearted. Sarah took $13,000. She came in to take more. So I don't think she's paying me back, but I'll say it's all alleged. But if
so we're getting to the better points. He's starting to get angry about it. This is the parts that I was really hoping to get to yesterday, but obviously this is very long. But he's starting to get angry about it. He's getting angry, and he's gonna get more and more angry.
she don't pay me back,
Was he?
I'm gonna make.
Wait, was he? Did he show up? What happened? No, he doesn't come here. He doesn't give a shit about me.
So many videos on Jazz that I'm gonna make
No one cares about
the money
Steve.
back myself from YouTube. That's
No
it.
one ever cares about Steve.
Courtesy of her. Okay, so any way you twist it, I'm getting my money back, and honestly, a lot more.
Definitely.
Not only am I getting my money back, I'll probably get $1 million more. Because Jazz has to understand something. You don't come into someone's life on a live stream knowing his wife and mom passed away, knowing a girl, Sarah, from New Orleans, took $13,000 from him.
Knowing some girl named Sarah from New Orleans took $13,000 from him. You know, some lady he also met online took money from him. You can't do that too, lady. It's illegal.
You proceed to cry the blues every single time he talks to you. Jazz, how you feeling today? Well, my tire blew up. My laptop don't work. I gotta send my mother to bed. I got nothing to eat. I need feminine products. Oh! She always needs money.
Angry. He's getting angry.
And there were times she actually said, I'll sign a promissory note. People said, is everything gifts? No, there were certain times she said, I will pay you back $400 on my next pay period. I will sign a promissory note with you. There was a few times. I would say probably about $1,000 of the money was probably something I legally could probably, I'll say it's not legal advice.
At least. He's admitted he sent at least $10,000 to Jazz. He sent $13,000 to Sarah. We don't know how much he's sent to any other women he's tried to talk to. He could be even more. But as far as we know, he's sent $23,000 to women online in the past year, trying to get some attention from them, and it's resulted in absolutely nothing other than him whining and complaining about it.
Because I'm not a lawyer, but possibly my opinion I could get back. in small claims court, I might be able to get all of it back.
No, you're not getting any of it back. And also,
Gunbeam.
yes, Gumby guys, Gumby.
Actually, because you know what? It's possible that a court of law could see that she had motive. That she knew my wife passed away, she knew my mom passed away, she knew Sarah took $13,000, and the motive was she saw a sucker to come in and to take more. It's possible. I'll say I'm not a lawyer. I have no say over the law, but I'll just say it's a possibility that they could see motive. Well,
You can't use that emoji. You can't use that emoji. The farmers will come for you. You gotta watch out.
leave it at that. But as far as everything else is concerned, okay, I'm getting my money back one way or the other. One way or the other.
One way
if
or
I
the
have
other.
to make a friggin' trillion videos on this girl, I will. I'll do whatever it takes to get my money back and to make a fortune off her. Because
Yeah, so that's his plan. That's his plan. That's why it's a 55-part series on whining, because he really is hoping this series goes viral and like it gets picked up by the algorithm and he makes his $10,000 back for getting catfished by this girl. He's really hoping on that. He's banking on that. He's really banking on that.
I'm going to set an example of her. You don't do things like this to people. Stop it. I hate all these people out there in this world that there's this industry. It's an industry out there that people take advantage of people who are hurting, who their wife, mom, or someone special, someone so important in their life passes away. And they see a mark. They see someone that they could take advantage of, and they could woo them with love and romance and all this other stuff. Okay? And the promise of happiness again in their life when they lost so much. And they do this to capitalize themselves, to make money, and to use their pain and suffering for them to obviously to get financial gain. I think it's disgusting. And yes, I'm going to make an example of Jazz. So I'm getting my money back one way or the other. That's the bottom line. So let's pretend for a second that Jazz is not a scam artist, a con artist, which I believe she is, allegedly. But let's just say she was just a regular girlfriend. Okay. So she'll say, Rich, you gave me $10,000. I appreciate you, she says, because you're a great boyfriend. But then she doesn't reciprocate. She'll be like, I'm not sexual. I have no time for you. I have no time to call you. I have no time to call the kids. I'm very busy.
So again, he really just wanted nudes from her. He wanted nudes from her, and he wanted her to like tell his kids that she was gonna be the new mom. I mean, that's really what it is. It's weird and sad.
And the entire relationship was based on a promise that things will improve over a few months.
Exactly.
The few months turned into several months. When she got healthier, after getting her treatments done, after getting, her finances in order. So she wasn't real, right? I mean, listen, seriously, you don't have to be Albert Einstein. You don't have to be Sigmund Freud to figure out this whole thing was just fake. She was just keeping me in her life, with very, very minimal attention, okay? So that when my settlement money comes in, that's when she was gonna
The man is living, hoping for settlement money. This is his life plans. Instead of a job, a 401k, a pension, anything important in life. Well, when my settlement money comes in, we'll be set then. I mean, just the most useless waste of space that can ever exist. I'm gonna try and finish it. We have about 15 minutes left of him. I'm gonna just try and push through it all. I'm gonna pause him less, but we're gonna push through the end of this, and then hopefully when we do more of this, we'll just start on the next part.
See,
let's continue.
when she was gonna focus giving me more attention? When my settlement money came in. I guarantee you this. And there's nothing you can really guarantee that once the settlement money came in, all of a sudden she was gonna make it 360. All those things that she said, I have no time. And by the way, we remember, for a girl who has no time to talk to me, we remember that she went to Laura's live stream for 4 hours. Just always put that in the back of your head, that she always made me understand every day. Rich, I'm so busy. She could only call me when she's at a gas station, or she could midnight hour. I'm gonna wait till the midnight hour.
Wait. Did you just sing? I still got some soju left. Hold on. Pour some of that. He just sang, and where's the video? Hold on.
Gunbeam.
Yes, Gumby, guys, Gumby.
Call Apefather for 5 minutes to take a shower. Listen, it was ridiculous. The girl, this is not a real girlfriend. Come on, listen, I know what a real relationship is. I've been in a real relationship. My wife wanted to make me happy.
He was in one relationship his entire adult life. A woman he met when he was 18. He was with her for 27 years. He didn't know a fucking thing about relationships.
Wanted to make my wife happy. Even before she was my wife and she was my girlfriend. She wanted to talk to me. She wanted to be romantic. She wanted to be sexual. She wanted all it. She just doesn't want to do nothing, Ugats, except take money. That's all that girl wants to do. Nothing else. She didn't even want to talk to the kids. She won't do nothing. Absolutely nothing. And she expects you to just be this patient guy who gives her money, to change a chain, and sits around with his thumb up his butt, waiting for this girl to decide when is she gonna call. Maybe she'll call me in the morning. She never did. She always texts me in the morning, but never will call. Maybe she'll call me, if she's on lunch. Very rarely. Maybe she'll call me in the afternoon. Almost never. Maybe she'll call me in the evening. Not really. The girl calls. It's like you never know when she's gonna call. You never know what she's doing. You never know where she is. Okay, so this is why I'm making videos, because I feel this was a scam. Because people don't understand. Feel like, why? Because I'm not gonna let this girl get away with this. I'm not gonna let this girl scam me and scam my children. Especially, I think she's worse than Sarah. Because at least Sarah did it right from the get-go when, I was really messed up. This girl capitalized on Sarah. She knew Sarah took $13,000. She's like, I could certainly get some money too. You know what I mean? Listen, look, I'll say it's alleged, but I believe this was malice intent. Okay, what Jazz did to me. And she's not going to get away with it. So that's it. Okay? I don't care what people say. I don't care if you like it. And I don't care if you don't like it. The videos are going to continue.
Yeah, the videos.
Jazz is a narcissist.
Jazz is a narcissist. As he starts part 26, whining about this woman of a 55-part series. Oh my god, yeah, she's the narcissist.
Jazz, not me. Jazz is an extremely controlling person. Yeah. The only way, this is assuming if she's even real. Because I believe she's a con artist. She's a scam artist. This whole thing was a love con. I'll say it.
Yeah, no, she's not real. She's not real. And you've been whining about it for a long time.
It's alleged. But let's just assume she's real. The only possible way you can get along with Jazz is by doing everything she says. You can't have any type of opinion. You can't have any feelings. I'll give you an example. The girl takes $10,000 from me. Okay.
It's real to me, damn it.
And then she sets the rules of the game. Here's the rules. Rich, I'm working 2-3 jobs. I have no idea when I can talk to you. I text the girl, whatever, throughout the day. She doesn't respond to me. I call her. She doesn't pick up. I have absolutely no idea when she's going to call. In some cases, many, many, many hours. I won't hear from the girl until 9 p.m. This is on a good day. 10 p.m. or midnight. On other days, she won't call at all. And it'll just, the entire day will be, just maybe one text. I hope your day is going well. I hope you're having a beautiful, calm day. And I even asked her about, Jazz, do you really think that's a normal relationship? Do you think texting somebody 1 time or 2 times saying, I hope you're having a lovely day? Do you really think that's a normal relationship? And this is when things were good, by the way, with us. I'm not talking about recent. I'm talking about like when things were calm. She goes, yeah. Okay. So now obviously after you give a girl $10,000, right? You kind of expect more. You expect,
obviously You know, after you give a woman $10,000, as we all do all the time, we give a woman $10,000 hoping she'll love us. Oh my god. 2 from Mr. Jessel. This is just uncomfortably sad. It is. It's the most saddest thing I've ever heard in my life. This man is a sad, pathetic human being.
I don't know. You know, I care a little bit about me and my family. I mean, listen, even though she said in the beginning, again, she wants to keep going back to this. She keeps repeating this over and over. She says, I was not ready for a relationship. She said that in the beginning, but after a few months, she kept saying she loves me, she adores me, she wants a future with me. She said, you know, I mean, so I was just trying to help the girl, you know? I'm like, look, if I used to ask her, she used to always say, why do you keep asking me if I love you? I keep saying, yes, I love you. I'm like, because I don't feel it. I don't feel it. You know, someone who doesn't want to speak to me, someone who literally doesn't care about anything I feel. It's like example, if a girl really loves you and there's a problem in the relationship, the girl wants to work it out, right? She wants, like Rich, what's going on? Why are you upset? Well, I'm upset because I feel like I'm not important. I'm not a priority. I'm watching you. You know, you'll spend hours and hours and hours with everybody else in your life. Like I said, I don't want to keep repeating this, but she even spent 4 hours with Laura on her live stream. But it's like I watched this girl, like she's there for her friends all the time. Like literally to the point where she was in Orlando with her friends for an entire week. Okay? She's with her mother all the time. She's with her 100%. Friends all the time.
100%. He is emotionally draining. Like even if you were actually like interested in him and wanted to be in a relationship, he would be so fucking emotionally draining and so fucking needy that you would not want anything to do with him at all.
And okay, I'm not even talking about like, yes, there was emergency medical situations, but even when it wasn't emergencies, she's always there for everybody else except me. I mean, it's to the point where the girl doesn't call me at all, so I was concerned. I'm like, you don't act real. You don't act like a real girlfriend. And instead of her trying to rectify and fix it, she does it because she's a narcissist, because she's a controlling.
He's so needy. He is so unbelievably needy.
Narcissist. And then if you push it with her, okay, if you push it, she ignores you. That's what she does. Yes.
He's so needy.
God forbid I get angry. I'm like, you know, Jazz, I don't think you care about me. I don't think you give a shit about me. And then I get angry, she ignores you. That's it. Okay. So I just want my money back. You had no business. Listen to me, you narcissist.
Because that's what it's really about. That's what it's really about. It has nothing to do with any of this bullshit. He wants his money back because he is a shallow man who thinks money equals love. And if she took his money and she doesn't love him, he wants his money back. Because the world, to ridiculous small men like this, is a transaction. It is all a transaction. If you don't give him what he paid for, then he wants his money back. Because he is a small, ridiculous man.
You controlling mother effer. You had no business coming into my life, knowing that you have no time in your schedule, right, for me, knowing you don't want to be romantic, knowing you don't want to be sexual. Why did you take $10,000 from me? Is it because you're a con artist? Ding, ding, ding. Probably. Okay. And if you think I'm going to let you get away with it, not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Okay. I don't care. Everybody can get mad. Everybody can get upset. I don't give a shit. You're not getting away with what you did to me and my children. Okay. I'll say it's alleged. I can't prove you're a con artist, but you certainly act like one. A very good friend of mine, a female friend, that's very, very close to me and the kids. I know her for a long time, like 20 years. We were having a conversation and she made a great point, and it just sticks in my head, the point that she made. She goes, Rich, you know what you have to do when you meet somebody? You got to play like a little bit like Inspector Gadget, she says. You got to investigate, you got to ask questions, and you have to analyze the situation. She goes, if a person was never married, This is what she said to me. If a person has no kids and they're like, what? Basically 40 or going, in some cases they're older, going into their 50s. That's a problem. I never.
So he's presenting a conversation he had with a friend who may or may not be another catfish he's talking to online as some sage wisdom delivered to him to save him from all these horrible people online, as if he had never thought about it himself. Meanwhile, he's in his 50s and has to have people tell him the basics of not falling for a romance scammer. This guy is an actual fucking moron.
I never thought about stuff like that before because, hey, I got married at a very young age. I mean, not very young, but I was in my, early 20s, mid 20s. I mean, some people get, married earlier than that, but still, I mean, I was married for 20 years with Jen. We had 2 beautiful kids, a wonderful life. So the thing is now, unfortunately, my wife, my angel, my guardian angel, the children's guardian angel, may she rest in peace, my beautiful mother, may she rest in peace. Now that she passed away, my wife, and I'm like kind of old. I mean, not really old. I feel like I'm 21, but I'm 48.
48. Okay, so I was wrong about his age, but he's in the late 40s, still getting old there. But I mean, that says everything. That says everything. This delusional old man, and yeah, we'll say it, old man. You're 48, you're an old fucking man. You're an old fucking man at 48. You don't feel like you're 21. You wish you were 21. You wish you were still 21 because 21 was a great time for you, and you really feel like you could get back there if you were just like got enough sleep and ate the right food and you're really spry. You could totally do the things you did at 21, but you're not 21. You're not 21, and you're never going to be 21 again. And it is really sad when old men are like, no, I feel like I'm 20. No, you're not. You're not. You're not. You're an old man. You're an old fucking man. It is so sad. It is so sad. It is so sad.
It sucks, to start over in life at 48 years old. But the thing is, like, see, I'm starting over, whereas...
And excuse me, I can't talk because I'm anyways.
Gumby.
Gumby guys, Gumby.
Some people who are like 40 or my age, they never even began. They never began to begin. It's a jazz thing, but they begin to begin. Anyway, you're probably like, what does that mean? You gotta be a jazz musician to understand that.
You're not a jazz musician. You're an old man who's pathetic and delusional. You're not a jazz musician. Why do you say stupid things like that? You're an idiot. You gotta be a jazz musician. You're not a jazz musician, Apefather. You're a delusional, pathetic man.
But begin to begin, baby. Listen to some Benny Goodman, you get it. Anyway, I don't understand how a person like Jazz could be 39 years old, almost 40. She was never married. Okay, let's face the facts. She has no kids, hardly in relationships. I think she said she had 2 relationships where she claims they were abusive to her. She claims that these...
Like, he really thinks he's special because he met someone at like 18 or 19 and then married them and stayed with them for 20 years and assumes he knows all about like relationships. Meanwhile, he's been divorced, well, not divorced, single for less than a year, and he's wasted $20,000 on romance scammers because he's too naive and stupid to know how the world works. But he's gonna try and tell people how actual relationships work because he had one relationship with one woman. It's just delusional and stupid.
These guys were controlling. After knowing her, I think she's the controlling one. I think these guys were probably innocent. Just in my opinion, okay? I can't prove it because I never met them. I don't know who they are. But based on knowing Jazz, this is a girl that doesn't really act like a loving, emotional, sexual person. She likes setting the rules, okay? So yeah, I don't think these guys were wrong. Probably wanted to leave her. They're like, I don't want to be with a girl who doesn't want to be loving.
Yeah.
Sexual.
Yeah, no. We went through that when we started looking into him. If you look into his channel, he only started making daily videos about 6 years. So that number goes up to about like 15 to 20 videos a day for the past 6 years. So yeah, 15 to 20 videos ranting, talking about stuff no one cares about, hoping to God he would become viral. And none of his videos go viral because no one cares about this moron.
Doesn't want to ever call me. I mean, she told me, I asked her one time, I was like, I mean, how many times a week would you see your boyfriend? Like, for the short duration of time she had a boyfriend. It's like once a week. That's crazy. Every relationship I had, I was with my girls every day. I was with my beautiful wife, Jennifer, every single day. When we were dating, I was with Jennifer every day. Even my first relationship with my girlfriend, Jackie, when I was 15 to 20, I was with Jackie every day.
I'm telling you guys. This is exactly the same as a Dan Sobel when I was sitting here 2 years ago telling everybody, dude, Dan Sobel is the weirdest fucker in the world. And then like a year later, everyone started making their Dan Sobel videos. Watch it. In a year, in 6 months, whenever it happens, the Apefather videos will start coming out. And everyone will go, oh, I discovered this myself. I found this Apefather guy. No one will admit that Steve uncovered the Apefather. No one will ever admit it. But you all know, you're here now. And you know that Steve is showing you the next most ridiculous man in the world.
She was like, I was with my boyfriend once a week. Just goes to show you there's something wrong with this girl. I'm not trying to be like mean or anything, but like here's the thing: she took $10,000. It's just give me back my money. It's like look, it's okay. Things didn't work out between us. I don't give a shit. Okay, but I do care that you took $10,000 from me when I was vulnerable, when I wasn't of sound mind. The girl knew my wife passed away, my mom passed away. She knew Sarah took $13,000. She came in with all this bullshit. Oh, you know, I want to be there for you, the kids. I want to be a special person who texts you one time in 24 hours. I hope you're having a lovely day, and that's it. Listen, give me back my money.
Give me back my money.
So Jazz has been flexing her power with me.
Oh my God.
And I'll tell you how she's been flexing. Okay.
How much longer? Okay, we have like 4 more minutes.
Her superwoman power. So she took my money. She got $10,000. And now she sets the rules. I got no time for you. I got no time to call you. I got no time to call the kids. I don't want to be loving. I don't want to be really in a relationship. I mean, when she said that in the beginning, she did say she loves me and all that stuff, but still, she did remain consistent in terms of not wanting to call, hardly wanting to talk to me, doesn't want to respond, doesn't want to be loving, doesn't want to be sexual, and either I'm going to accept it or bafangul.
He keeps saying sexual, which just basically drives home the point that he was really hoping to get his rocks off with some woman he found online, and it didn't work out. It's just that's the worst part for me, honestly. The whole point he keeps bringing up the sexual part. Like, my God, dude, you're 48. Like figure out something else to do with your fucking dick. Like, Jesus Christ.
Bafangul, that's it, okay? So the flexing power is if I get angry, she ignores me. That's it. She's like, oh, you don't like it? You don't like this treatment of me ignoring you? Too bad.
Oh,
she just keeps ignoring me.
It was Vinny. It was Vinny the rat.
Well, here's how I take your power away from you, Jazz, your superwoman. Here's your kryptonite. Your kryptonite, you can't stop me from making YouTube videos.
Oh, sorry,
you can ignore me.
Vinny. I'm drunk. Sorry, Vito. You're right, Vito. It was Vito. I'm sorry. It was Vito. Sorry. I fucked up. I'm gonna delete this now because I fucked up. I said Vinny instead of Vito. How embarrassing for the Italian population of America.
You could take my money. I'm sure you spent it on a lot of wonderful things for yourself. You paid your bills. You ate. You know, you had a lot of fun, okay, at my expense, okay? And you want to ignore me? That's all she does is ignore me, ignore me, ignore me, ignore me, and ignore me. Well, guess what? Here's where you can't ignore me. Not on my YouTube channel. I'm the boss here.
Yeah,
I'm the boss of bosses. I'm John Gotti.
He's the boss of his,
okay,
he's the
that's
John
it.
Gotti of his
So,
YouTube channel.
that's just the way it is. You could ignore me all you want. She's still ignoring me. You could ignore me all you want. But just remember, every single minute you're ignoring me is another video I'm uploading on you. So, I win. That's right. V for victory. I'm going to drain all your power. That's it. See, I don't like women like Jazz. I don't like these. They call themselves powerful women. They're not powerful women. They're just narcissists. They're just, look, a powerful woman, okay, could be a positive person, you know, could be someone that when you're,
you know, like Hillary Clinton, guys.
down in your life, which is what I am, because my beautiful wife passed away and my mom passed away. A powerful woman could pull you back up, could rescue you, could bring you back your strength. No, she just kicks me when I'm down because she wants to get her way. Everything's got to be her way, Miss Narcissist, Mrs. Controlling. Okay, everything's her way or the highway. Okay, she don't get her way. Little spoiled little brat that she is. That's what I think she is. That's how she acts. I don't know. She just acts like a person that's been getting her way her whole life. I don't know how she was raised. I don't know if that's just a defensive mechanism. Maybe it's because, like she said, she was alone her whole life. So maybe I should say she's spoiled. But that's how she acts. Okay, maybe she wasn't spoiled. Maybe she's done everything herself. But she acts like a spoiled little brat who always gets her way. And that's just from my experience. And when she doesn't get her way, she ignores you. She ignores you. She's like, I don't like it. I don't like how you treat me. You know, like, well, when you take $10,000 from one, and you ignore them, and you don't give a shit about them in any way. You don't respect their feelings. You don't care at all about the person. That person's probably going to get pissed off at you, Jazz. Well, she doesn't like it, so she ignores you. Well, you could ignore me all you want, but this is my realm here. Okay? This is my kingdom, my YouTube channel. Ain't nothing you could do about it. I keep uploading and upload like a machine, like an Italian tank. Upload, Jazz. What's he gonna do when Apefather come for you? Oh! So, as you could probably imagine, Apefather has a new direction of his YouTube channel, and it's probably gonna be protecting.
He named himself 8-Ball. Just the stupidest ending to it all. He nicknamed himself 8-Ball. And now he's gonna call himself 8-Ball. It's like that episode of Seinfeld where he named himself T-Bone. So 8-Ball has a new channel. This is what we're doing on 8-Ball's channel.
People all over the world, okay, that have been victims of love cons. Because I've been a victim of love cons, and not just one, but two. I'll say it's alleged. Sarah and Jazz. But it certainly feels that way. And you know what it is? There's really nothing to protect people out there. Nothing. You know, people could lose loved ones. Their wife could pass away. Their husband could pass away. Their mother, their father, beautiful dog, cat, which is family as well. It could be a sibling, a brother, a sister, best friend. And these people who go through this tremendous hurt and this tremendous suffering and pain and suffering. A lot of times, maybe they don't have the support system that they need. Okay? And they turn to strangers. Which is what I did. They turn to strangers. And unfortunately, a lot of these strangers out there have malice intent. That's it. They don't really care about these people. They're saying to them that they love them and they care for them. And these people are so vulnerable. I was so vulnerable. You believe it. You believe it. Next thing you know, somehow money becomes an issue. Well, I'm struggling right now. I can't eat. I can't pay bills. I need help. I need financial help. And you help them thinking that these people are going to be a part of your life and they're going to bring happiness back to you. So you think like, hey, it's worth it, right? Let me help this person because she's going to be a part of my life, a part of my children's life. It's going to bring happiness back to me, but it was all bullshit. Okay? And I want to really make a part of my channel now, a very big part of my channel, educating and protecting people all over the world with love cons. I want to tell them the signs. I want to tell them the red flags. I want to write music about it. I express myself with music. Okay? And I want to really, really open up a forum to everyone to like ask me questions, bring your experiences forward. Seriously, bring your experiences forward. Have you been a victim of a love con? I want to know about it. Let's talk about it on my live streams. Okay? And God bless you. And God bless your family, because no one deserves it. No one deserves it. You hear me talking jazz? Yeah, she wants to play Miss Innocent. She wants to play Miss, I'm wonderful, I'm a wonderful person. You're a wonderful person who took $10,000 and broke every promise and currently is ignoring me and my children. You're a wonderful person. You're a horrible, disgusting person. That's what you are. Okay? You should be ashamed of yourself, what you did. You should be ashamed how you took $10,000 from a family that my wife passed away, my mother passed away, the children's mother and grandmother passed away. You should be ashamed of yourself. And then you're ignoring us? This is going to become a big part of my channel.
All right. Well, that was part 2 of Apefather smashing back against the scammer. That was probably, I think it was part 1 through 29. We have part 30 through 55 to get to another day. But before we go, real quick.
Gunby.
Yes, Gunby, guys. Another good, great show. Another amazing show with the amazing Apefather, who has an amazing, ridiculous story life that we will be continuing on another night. Tomorrow we'll probably be watching some Rev and Bowser and all the ridiculous shit they're doing to catch up on bullshit. But we'll continue with the Apefather story at some point. And until then, guys, thank you so much for coming by. I appreciate it as always. I will catch you guys at the next one, and I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful evening.
This is the only response video that you are getting. After this, I'm going back to ignoring you. I'm going back to blocking you. I'm going back to not paying attention to you.
Oh, no you don't, Chris. You're not getting away that easy.
What the fuck is wrong with you?